This question, if I could ask Pastor Min and Pastor Shine first, could be open for everybody. But it's more of a personal question. I hear the fruit of your life in ministry, and I thank God for that. But this question is kind of more about the root. As you give, let's say, to missions, I'm outside of who you are, and like money-wise, and also going to missions outside of who you are. So for you to do that, and your family to do that, because that means you're saying your wife was okay with that, you know. What's your prayer life with your wife like? And also, what's your word life with your wife? We're not saying, I guess, what's your spiritual sex life like? You know, it's really personal life, you know what I mean? Wow, that's really important, you know?
That's the way to put it.
Ian, volunteers, can you leave the room?
Okay. Wow, all right. I want oldest to go first.
1964.
I'm older?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, there's American culture, Christianity, and there's Korean culture, Christianity, marriage and children and all these things. In terms of we're really strange, 1.5, so my marriage is more Korean, but I'm more American parent, so it's really interesting. So if there's Americanized people, they might not like what I'm saying, but our prayer life is like, we're separate, praying, but I make sure she has time to pray. That has been ever since when our kids were young. We're making sure that she has enough time for a spiritual life and prayer meetings. And so, like when we have all-night prayer meetings, one of the nights is all-night prayer. We learn from Korean culture. Wednesday nights, 10 to 3 a.m. we have prayer meetings. She would go early part, so I take care of the kids a couple hours, and then when she comes back, I go on the later parts. And we have to be responsible for, according to Ephesians 5, we have to be responsible for our wives' spiritual life. And whether it's together or separate or meetings or individuals, she has time to go to either small group or make sure she has mentor. That's our responsibility. So we have to make sure, no matter what kind of cultural context is, I think we need to be responsible for their spiritual life. And I make sure she's satisfied, she's happy, and she has enough time on her own to pray. And mutually we're the same. She does so much so that I can be freed up to do ministry and personal life. I think that's how we are.
Our church members, they're so familiar with what I emphasize continually is a 3M. 3Ms are very important. You need to know your master, and then mission and mate. So repeatedly over the years, emphasis on mission and the family. And I need to exercise myself. So as crazy as my life seems to be, living the family and the church, like once in a month and things like that. So, but my lifestyle, other church and family, other than that, I have absolutely zero interest in anything else. I don't watch TV. I've been doing media fasting for my last 12 years and so forth. So I make sure my wife is happy, spiritually, emotionally, and so that. So my constant question to her is,
Can you bring his wife? Okay.
Yeah, I can say this because my wife is a secretary, and you can ask her later.
Wow.
So,
Look at the man.
and I have 4 children, so I make sure when I come home that I make myself available and so forth. And she comes to church to early morning prayer every day. Nowadays she's busier because she does a one-on-one discipleship with a couple of ladies from our ministry. She goes to Motherwise, the program and all that. Because I know, because I teach this to guys, your life success is directly proportional to your wife's happiness, according to 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. Otherwise your prayer is hindered, and if your prayer is hindered, you're doomed. Whatever you do. not even as a pastor. So there's some church members who say to me, "You are very weird," because those people who are going on missions, they neglect the family, but you have two emphasis, mission and family. So that's.
Amen. Hey, you guys,